My liege, I bear a letter, in fact, a formal declaration from King Jocelyn of West Francia. What does that knave have to say to me? It is a declaration of war. He intends to have you removed from power and replaced by some fool with a claim that he has drummed up. That godless fool, I will see him dead. My liege. Oh, you're right, of course. My anger got the best of me. Hello and welcome, connoisseurs of Crusader Kings 3, friends of the channel and newcomers alike. We are here once again with Ecgfrith, the Beautiful of Old Cornwall. So, West Francia has a grudge with us. Kind of want to do something about it. I can't abduct him. There's no chance it will work. Very hard to abduct rulers. But what I can do here is I can buy a claim on his capital duchy and then just start stripping their land backward. Right? Just do it. Am I going to do that? No, I don't know that I'm going to do that. We're going to unpause and start going. I don't know that I'm going to do that at all, because even though it is something that that makes a little bit of sense because he's our rival, I'm not necessarily convinced that we have a good enough reason to do it yet. Maybe if he tries to murder us. No. What we got here, so we're gonna write our thoughts down. Let's get that done. Good. And I suppose we could hold court. That's not a bad idea, so let's just start with the hold court. Sitting on my throne, I gesture for my guards to open the doors of the hall. A stream of people file in, some lining up in front of my throne while others move out of the way so they can simply observe the proceedings. Gesture for the first in line to approach. My courtier Agnes approaches me with the spring in her step. My liege, Agnes says, full of excitement, I have a great deal that can bring you either money or fame. You've amassed quite the collection of artifacts, my lord. So why not put them on display? Because I don't want them to get stolen. A lot of people are like pushing me on my artifacts lately. I'm seeing a lot of artifact claims show up. I don't like it. If we do the paid one, it's like hostile artifact schemes become more common. Hostile artifact schemes become more common. It's not worth inviting the risks. My knight, Raman, stands before me, a hopeful expression in his face. My lord, I couldn't help but notice that in recent times the realm's finances have not been the healthiest. Of course, you have been administrating them egregiously, but perhaps you might find some use for some extra coin. I am willing to buy a minor settlement off your hands in exchange for a generous sum of gold. Would that be acceptable? Ah, so he wants to put a castle in the last of the Bristol territory. Yeah, we'll do that. I'm sure you can offer a bit more. I mean, let's throw the dice, you know? No, we're not greedy. We're not greedy, we're not doing that. Duchess Denise, my vassal, strides forward, clearly eager to hear my response to her petition. My liege, it's galling for a great house like Pays de Provence to have the threat of revocation hang over us like mere barons and tenants. Is it not enough just to be a duchess? I don't care about her opinion enough to pick that, so let's just, it's fine. Let our business be done and continue with the operation of our beautiful kingdom here. 487 gold. I would like to build the castle here. I would like to build the castle here. Those are both priorities for me. We're not founding a holy order. That's not of interest to us. Look up here. Nothing new. Do we wait or do we build this castle first? We're going to build this castle right now. That's fine. We'll do that. It's a good boost in money. We'll build Gloucestershire next. And then maybe after that we can build the mine. Yes, upgrading the mine would probably be a really good idea. We could always use more money. We have how many months left on this? 17 months, okay. And we have now got our next dynasty legacy. We're just gonna keep going up here. Is that true? Cultural acceptance gain 20%, that's okay. Celebrate other cultures decision. This is really useful if you have a multicultural domain, but we don't. That's important to know. We actually have a very, very monocultural domain. I don't think we're going to get either of these. I think we're going to move down to noble veins. Mostly fair is also pretty good. Cut and feast cost down is pretty good. More children. No, I think we're going to go up blood. I think it's time. Yeah, I think it's time. We're going to marry our son for a trait. And we want the future generations of the family to be very strong. And it's good for all of the members of Ferverdyn dynasty. Up here, oh, a guardian for our son. He wants to be a diplomat. I think we're going to make him a priest, though. I think we're going to try to make him a priest. So let's educate our child here. Who are you and why would we pick you? Oh, you're the court tutor. I see. I see. No. Someone who's better educated than you. Nobody is particularly great at this. I feel like the lioness, the cultural trait is probably worth more than 6 points of learning, but I don't know about that. Let's do Agnes. I think that'll be fine. Show Duchess Denise in. Oh, she comes bearing money. Thank you, Duchess Denise. Thank you. I will accept your generous gifts, and I will reaffirm our vows. I think it might be the best interests of our realms to arrange a meeting between our heirs, so this is... I would love to do that. What a delightful idea. I just don't want to spend the money. Fine that I don't get to influence. If it turns out bad, that's fine. Hopefully they become friends. Blooming friendship. So I get some money, a bunch of experience, and these two kind of like each other a little bit better. All right. That's fine, I guess. We're going to grab Groom to do rule. Hopefully that will help all of our kids be a little bit better. So we have Reese, our heir, the learned. He has 17 learning. That's good for him. We have Equin. She's trying to get intrigue. She's not doing that great at it. We have Resmen also trying to do intrigue. He's okay. We have Dragon Mira, who is trying to become a diplomat. She's okay. We have Lothair, who is trying to do learning. He's doing pretty good. We have Ethel Siege, named after our friend and former university professor, who is trying to become a steward. He's doing fine. We have Brith Noth, becoming a diplomat, and he is doing fine. So he is a mastermind philosopher, so I have appropriately educated my eldest son. Maybe I should move this kid to me. Yeah, maybe I should move this kid to me. Good. Okay, so our children are handled. What is this? We want to arrange a marriage for our eldest son. We want it to be a trait marriage. Traits. Okay. I'm looking for somebody who has one of the beauty traits or is Herculean, but I would prefer somebody who has 2 moderate traits instead of 1 perfect trait. So that's the French girl with the terrible personality. We have this Occitan girl who's not got that good a personality either. And we have this unknown Croatian girl. And she's Orthodox, which I don't really want. This girl is slightly older than him, but she's okay. We'll marry her. We'll marry them. That'll be fine. We can save the rest of the marriages for our the political marriages for other children as they grow up. The face of Jesus. Yet another day leading my kingdom brings little surprises, save for my Archbishop Gortan bursting into my throne room, eagerly waving a bag of desserts in my face. My king, oh, it's a miracle. I was inspecting the cook's meal for this evening when it occurred to me just how much these particular items resemble the face of none other than Jesus. Upon inspection, I must admit, the resemblance is uncanny, but this surely must be heresy. How right you are. You gain delicious face of Jesus. We become friends and he becomes loyal. Yes. Okay. Okay, let's, the delicious face of Jesus. I'm going to ask for luck from Jesus. And we are going to eat the delicious face of Jesus. What better use could there be for the delicious face of Jesus other than to mash it into our mouth? Like the heathenist barbarian we are. We don't need King Minver up here anymore. He's been deed for a while. I mean, he can't hate us any more than he already does. And it's not like it's going to get better. So we might as well just take Anjou now. I mean, take the claim. And then we'll just head into here and, what are we trying to do here? Increase our longbows until we run out of money. If that's a good idea. I will prove myself a worthy ruler. I'm gonna give this to my son because not only will he possibly learn even more knowledge from becoming a doctor, but also he'll get the money, so he'll be able to make a little pocket money for himself. I'll also make him my antiquarian because he's good at that as well. All right, I think that's fine. I do think that's fine. We must be getting closer and closer. I keep pausing though. Never gonna get rid of that habit. 7 more months. We passed 10 months already. We're almost into a new year. Still making some strong income here. Oh, is this the castle we finished? Well, that feels wild. I didn't believe for a second we would have finished. No, we're still building this. No, we're not. We have actually finished that castle. Wow. We have 2 level 2 castles now, which is great. I think we're going to build this one next, as I said. Oh, we're also building this one. Master of the Hunt position. And Gilderic, our old friend, once the foe of our father, but now our friend has died. We need a new marshal. I don't have a good marshal among my my vassals, so we'll just assign this guy. I am going to, though, begin swaying Gilderic's son. I think that's just the right move. Let's do this. Joffrey no longer has an alliance with us because my aunt has died. He has no children. This guy's his heir. His son is married to our daughter. We already saw all this, so their children will eventually become Lotharingia and Frisia, which I am perfectly happy with. Probably Lotharingia is going to remarry, but he's doing pretty fine. He'll be around for a while. Maybe he'll produce an heir. There's still a good chance, which would foul the whole thing, to be sure. You can change your vassal's contract. I also want to sort of push the barbarians out of the Isles, right? I would also prefer, though, to get rid of his special soldiers, which means maybe trying to murder him? I'm not good enough. Court grandeur level has increased. This, host a hunt. We're not going to do that right now. But we could go to this no, it's too late. Who is this who died? Oh, Ethelsiege has died. Dang. I know, that didn't sound like I cared that much, but I really do. He's been around with us for a really long time. Waltheof, our best friend, though, can take his place easily enough. Okay. I think that's all pretty good. I think we're all still doing fine. 2 of our children lack guardians because they lost Ethelsiege. Let's see if we can find somebody who might be good at this. I mean, our food taster is the best at it. He doesn't have many years alive left, though. The guy's nearly as good. He's not as smart, though. Lioness. And then let's sort by that. Who are you? You are a 48-year-old man. What do you feel about maybe coming to my court? No, you don't want to. Fine. Who else do we got who could do this? Princess Minver of Wales? Yeah, that's not a thing. This Suffragian bishop. Not a lot of people around here are actually that good at this. I guess maybe our friend could do it, but he has 2 wards of his own. There's this guy. We can invite him to our court. Come over here, bud. We need you. You know, the good thing about you coming over here is that you're not going to have to fight, which probably will please you. I don't really know. You can do that. You can do that. Let's also check and make sure there's still a court tutor. Court tutor. The bishop here is good, as is my young courtier is good. Put the bishop in, I think he's better. Alright, do we want to fight down here for Anjou? Is this what we want to do? Murder on you has been abandoned. I don't know who tried to. What's happening? I wasn't even aware there was a murder on me. Okay, let's so we can do this. Actually says he's technically stronger than us. He's allied with the King of Burgundy. Huh. I gotta tell ya, I kind of still think I can win this, but I'm gonna save my strength for Wales, because that's not long off and it's far more important to me. Let's continue to increase our all-important men-at-arms, though. Let's raise this to 10 and hit the cap on those as well. I'd like to build one more of these. There we go. Feels like a good expenditure of funds. We're just going to keep doing that. I'm going to keep increasing our men-at-arms until all of our units are full. I think that's a good, like, forward motion. Clever child. So she got a level 3 intrigue. That's not so bad. Intricate web weaver. All right, you did okay. You know, you'll be useful to your husband, and you'll be able to, like, handle your own, like, little intrigues yourself. Give yourself something to do to occupy your years. You did fine. I think you did fine. Scheme at court. My spymaster has come to me with grave news. We do not know yet, but someone is trying to steal from me. We must stop the villain behind this. Someone is trying to steal from me. I told ya. Told ya. People are just having some serious problems with acknowledging the fact that my stuff is mine. None of that really matters too much that's in there right now. Shifting interest. I was watching Lothair play with the other children when Duke Athelsiege tried to push him over. The moment did not last as long, as Lothair soon had an entirely new game, made an entirely new game out of it, and forgotten the previous game entirely. Moving on is often the best approach. He mustn't let others walk over him. That would make him wrathful. He can become forgiving. Fickle is fine. Fickle is fine. There's nothing wrong with being fickle, kid. You're good. Mental break imposter. We shall seek solace in our journal. Not great, though. We are gonna, in about a year, have both of our two stress downs will be available, I think. At least one of them will. What's going on here? Who are you, giant? Our king is truly generous, Camilla. Just taste the spectacular flesh of quail, Auster exclaims lyrically. Yes, indeed, Lord Egglefirth is most charming, much like this gingerbread. Ha ha ha! Mind if I join you so for some fresh quail? They will become friends. They will improve their opinion of me, and I will get a big stress down. That is all just exactly perfect. Thank you, random generator. Thank you, universe, for giving me that little incident. Oh, you? Our chancellor, our courtier down here, has gained the ability to speak Anglic. Very wise. A very wise idea, since this new situation is pretty much permanent. Annoying company. I am comfortably soaking at the bathhouse, finally getting some well-deserved downtime when a grating voice from somewhere nearby interrupts my tranquil thoughts. Did you see his... I'm probably overreacting. Yeah, I'm probably overreacting. I'm not going to war with my cousin down there in the Isle of Wight just because he's talking about how small my clearly not very small member is. Probably just a joke, you know, jokes happen all the time. Change Duke could just alleviate that from him, might make him like me a little bit better. Ah, yes. This has got to be really soon now, right? It is! It's really soon, like now! So we're gonna give this to Elid Inud as a daughter, married to my daughter. Technically, they might have another child, but it's unlikely. He's got some sons. That's pretty great. Let's just declare this war. So we have increased our number of mangonels, and we are in here doing this first siege. I wonder where he is. I should watch out. A neighboring ruler Ricat has won his war. Resin collectors in Tonbridge, which is here. We're getting better down there. Cornwall is now under siege. Right. We've gained another diplomacy perk. Let's pick up befriend. Who would I like to befriend? This kid, I'd like to befriend him, but we're going to wait till he's closer to 100 to do that. So if we're waiting on... Oh, we can't take this down. So if we're waiting on him, we're waiting on him. Let's pull off some besiegers. Let's also give them like another 1,000 levies. We'll select this and send it this way. And then we'll just merge those. There we go. Once they're done here, they'll just keep their siege be going. Sieging on down. Here be secrets. I lean over to pick up scripture to study. My son Conan barges through the door, interrupting my tranquil solitude. Father, you won't believe what I found out about Egfrida. He pauses to catch his breath for dramatic effect. Well then speak. I do like secrets. I do like to learn about secrets. Oh. Is he doing an intrigue education? I thought we set him to do a... Yeah, he's not doing an intrigue education. She is a deviant. Oh, I don't know that I have any use for that, but it's good to know. Okay, we finally caught him. Great. And the siege up north is about to finish. Good. Let's just make sure we keep on this. Oh, we can ask our head of faith for gold. That'll be really helpful too. Nothing else here. No, there's lots of dynasty members that'd be worth calling in, but I don't think so. Originally I thought I was going to do that, but I've sort of moved on from that idea. Lothair's first teething. So Lothair, who is 12, that can't be. We'll just ignore the fact that he's way too old for that to have happened. Fine. Do we have anybody else to ransom in here? No, we don't. Okay. Head of Faith can give us claims. Still the same places as before. Okay, first things first, let's just stop, okay? That's just a stop. Now, I need to go to my dynasty members while we're stopped, and we need to grab Leofith II the Proud. Call him in. We need to grab in Duke Cuthberg Elgofreda of De Herberth. Call him in. I will spend all of what I have. We have Caner Geldeth. We'll call him in. And we will also call in our regular ally. I'm going to take this army, and I'm going to make it the leader. I'm going to cross it over here. This will be fine, and I hope they join me. While the sieging army continues to just do its work of sieging over here. Because we got to break these sieges. We got to do it fast. No longer have a royal architect. this marriage is finally going to happen. I am going to land here instead. They're going to go in and siege, but I don't want that. Rather, we're going to attack him, break his siege here. Resmen comes of age. He did an intricate web weaver, the same amount. He got a 3. That's all right. That's all right. For someone not directly educated by me, that's the definition of all right. Phew, what a harmless admiration. What a breathtaking day outside. Standing at the window of my chamber, I am left feeling so glad to be alive. That's dangerous. No more hanging out windows, please. Let's head here and start these sieges. Justice. All right, good. She has no money, so she can be banished. Excellent. Get out of here. I have no sympathy for those who disobey God's laws. And premarital fornication is disobeying God's laws. Dip my pen. Work off some stress. Just the two of us wrestle? Yeah, we could wrestle with him. Let's have a foot race instead. Great. Ah. Good. Our stress is so much lower now. We have discovered a burrs, which means we can start doing the military buildings by yourself. He's diligent. He tried to put the keg back. The question is, this is not very strong, but I don't think I am either. Nope, I'm not. Hereditary rule is fine. We'll definitely do that. I am going to hire some inexpensive mercenaries. Like these guys. I don't want to hire them there, though. I'd rather hire them. That is where we hire them. Okay, we'll do it later. We're not going to do it until after. We're heading over from the siege being done. Gift of generosity. Our son is going to be generous. Nothing wrong with generous. I'm actually glad to encourage that. So let's raise all here. But let's also grab some mercenaries that are inexpensive. You're going to head into there. Once you're on him, we will send these in as well. You can also join. That should give us the turnover we need. The extra strength. Great, let's merge. And then besiege this. So they have actually left France for reasons I can't explain. I don't understand why they think that's a good idea. I am going to attack down here, though, because I did not realize that they had been on this for so long. Fine. We're going to have to let them have this siege, and then we're going to have to besiege it. King Ricat has formed a new alliance. I don't know how that will help him. I think it's just too late. But maybe. Okay, our wounded knight. Gained the enemy banner, and we will keep it. Wait, this is just, we're gonna keep it for the money. Yep. Now that that is done, can't do anything to help Dyfed. The trappings of majesty. I stand above my subjects as a sovereign ruler unequaled in the realm. Dressing the part with resplendent garments and jewelry would serve as a subtle... I do not need to legitimize my rule. I could do the traditional garb. Let's do the local fashions. I acquire an outfit fit for a king. Yes, because we are traditional and a bit humble. We use local fashions. We have now taken his pet cat Felix's fur. And as a show of our contempt for the way he has behaved, historically speaking, we shall put his cat up here. I don't even think it's the same guy's cat. I don't even know whose cat it is. I don't know. So let's just keep doing it. Just keep smashing his armies over and over. Not going to escape me. He escaped me. Kind of a joke. But it's okay. Leper, my poor soulmate. Oh, my wife. My wife has leprosy. Be cautious. Do no more than is necessary. Oh, can't believe she... After all this, after all the children she's given us and everything, my poor wife. I think she and he will decide together. I don't think that I should make this decision for her. Oh, they got reduced disease symptoms. That should help her for a little while. Of course, it won't help her for long. It's a insidious disease, leprosy is. I don't know why they keep trying to leave, because there's literally nothing over here threatening me. Like, this is pointless leaving. Your leaving is pointless. It's not helping. If you were sieging, this would be getting done faster. Why are you leaving? You want to do that one little siege up there? You want to break that one little siege? Kind of decision you would literally never make on your own? It's fine, I guess. New diplomacy perk unlocked. Heart of the family is good, but I think we're going to go with confidence. Just to help us with our stress. New diplomacy perk. Chosen. Good. Ah, good. All right. We're going to take ongoing heartbreak here. We need to stop. You know, I'm not usually the kind of person who murders people over stuff like this, but he was my best friend. He was my best friend. What else could I do? I'm going to put this courtier here in as my spy master, unless there's someone better. Nope, it's him. Ransom this guy. Death of Heathens needs a guy, because he was, of course, the guy in Death of Heathens. We'll recruit him, and we will force him to fight. He's down in the 11s. Damn it. Damn it. So much tragedy. So much tragedy in these endless wars. Enforce our demands. It's gonna pay us over 1,000 gold for this. Let's disband all armies. Let's grab his spy master. Could pretty much make this thing a done deal. I have no good way to lower my stress. We just did our stress down. I think we're going on a pilgrimage. I think we're going on a pilgrimage to pray for our wife and for our dead friend. I think we're going on a pilgrimage. I don't think we're going far, though. We're going to just go as far as Kent, because, I mean, I don't see this as the kind of pilgrimage that we would do over larger distances. Let's, she's good. He's good. He's actually better than she is in the two categories that matter the most. So let's grab him, even though he is literally a maniac. And we're gonna change our travel, customize our route, because we're going to go by sea. To go by sea, because it makes sense for our seagoing people to go by sea. Now, this is personal, so we're gonna do contemplative. Contemplative is not useful for this kind of pilgrimage because we're going by sea. But we're gonna make it humble, because it's just us praying about the tragedy that's taken place recently in our life, and we will go. I'm gonna go to Gloucestershire here, and we're gonna upgrade this castle. And we're going to go Oxfordshire here, and we're going to upgrade... Oh, it already upgraded the castle. We're going to upgrade its port. We're going to come down here to our capital, and we're going to upgrade its... Here, we'll upgrade the military camps, the militia camps first. Then we're going to come over here to Kent, and we're going to upgrade its port. And with that, I think we're going to bring an end to this episode. We have been struck by tragedy. The unjust war perpetrated against us by the King of West Francia has killed our best friend, and our wife is now a leper. We were able to restore the Inuit dynasty to the Kingdom of Wales title. But it is a hard time for our old king. Because he is starting to get a little bit old. He's still fine at 47. Most likely he's got quite a few years left in him. Especially if we end up switching over to learning as a cap-off for his long and illustrious career. Will old Cornwall go to war with France? If we were going to target founding a new empire, we would need to hold 3 kingdom titles, and our realm would have to be size 80 or more. Our realm is only size 33 right now. We could do this. Like, I'm pretty confident we could do this. We could easily take Brittany. Maybe we do Ireland. I don't know. This is so different from anything we ever planned to do before. It was never our intent to become an empire, just to become a great old kingdom. But West Francia, our grand enemy, has to be dealt with. And I see no other way to do so. Alright, with that contemplative, thoughtful little moment, we will end this episode. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you next time. Goodbye for now. Finally, at long last, the 3 families have been restored to their thrones. And now, Grand Cornwall can be at peace again.